It was just past dusk when I spotted something unusual on the road as I turned into my quiet residential street. At first, it looked like a clump of leaves or debris, but as my headlights illuminated the object more clearly, I realized it was moving, just slightly. I slowed down and came to a stop. Right there, in the beam of the lights, was a tiny owl chick, clearly injured, trembling and dazed, sitting helplessly in front of my car. Its small, fluffy body was barely bigger than a grapefruit, and its wide, frightened eyes stared up at me. One wing drooped awkwardly by its side. There were no trees directly above, no sign of a nest, and no other owls in sight. It must have fallen and somehow ended up on the road, or perhaps it had tried to fly too soon. Whatever had happened, it was vulnerable and in danger of being run over. I knew I couldn't just leave it there. Cautiously, I approached it, speaking softly to keep it calm. To my surprise, it didn't try to escape. Perhaps it couldn't. I gently scooped it up with a soft towel I kept in the car, wrapping it carefully to avoid worsening the injury. As I held it close, I could feel its rapid heartbeat and shallow breaths. Once home, I set up a quiet, warm corner for the little owl in a cardboard box lined with a soft blanket. I resisted the urge to pet it. It was scared enough already, and instead focused on observing its condition. The wing was indeed injured, possibly broken, and it was clearly exhausted. I contacted a local wildlife rehabilitation center, but it was after hours. They advised me to keep it safe and warm until the morning. Throughout the night, I checked on it frequently. It didn't make a sound, but its big round eyes followed every movement. I placed a small bowl of water nearby and offered minced chicken, hoping it would gain enough strength to eat. By morning, it had taken a few tentative bites. When the wildlife team arrived the next day, they confirmed that the chick was about 5 weeks old and had likely fallen from a nearby tree. The wing injury wasn't severe, they said, and with proper care, it could recover fully. They commended me for acting quickly. Without immediate help, it might not have survived the night. As they took the chick into their care, I felt a strange mix of relief and sadness. In just a few hours, I had become unexpectedly attached to this fragile creature. Seeing it leave was like saying goodbye to a temporary but very special guest, but I knew it was for the best. A few weeks later, the rehabilitation center sent me an update. The little owl, nicknamed Milo by the staff, was healing well, hopping and flapping its wings more each day. They hoped to release it back into the wild within another week. Milo's brief visit reminded me of how precious and delicate wildlife is, especially in urban spaces. That one moment of attention, of choosing to stop and help, had made all the difference. It wasn't just about saving an owl. It was about recognizing our shared space with nature and the small responsibilities we all carry.